Hi everyone, it's Gail and I am here today. I am going to make a traveler's notebook out of the compositions collection from Blue Fern Studios. I've been wanting to do this ever since I got my pack, so I'm excited to do this. So we'll just kind of go start to finish on this, at least through this video. I might do some decorating or something off camera, but anyway, so let's say hi and hugs first to Vivian, Lucy, Carla, and Rhonda. Thank you so much for watching and your nice comments. And let us get started. So this is the 8x8, and I just kind of have those sitting out there, but I have the whole collection over here to my right. I have all these papers that I've picked out to be in the traveler's notebook. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get the branding strips cut off. And of course, you need to save those from your Blue Fern because they're beautiful on the other side. And you can do some fun things with those. I wanted to tell you I do have a tutorial on traveler's notebooks on my channel. If you'll look under the tutorials playlist, you can find that if you're, if there's something you're unsure of as I do this, because I don't know that I'm totally doing this as a tutorial. It's just I wanted to make one. So what I do first is I pick out a cover and a center sheet for the journal, and this is going to be my center sheet. Love it. Look at that. And then this is going to be my cover. It's almost hard to decide which side's going to be on the outside, but oh, I just love it so much. So anyway, I am going to cut the cover to be 8.5 high and 9 inches wide. So our journal will then end up being 8.5 by 4.5. So 8.5 tall we need to go. Right there. Let's see. Is that right? Yeah, 8.5 tall. Had a moment of questioning myself. And then we want it 9 inches wide. Leaves a great little cutoff for a tag, doesn't it? Okay, so there is our cover. Let's go ahead and do our middle page too. I want the top. So I am going to go 8.5, like so. And then I'm going to go by 8.5 because this is going to be in the middle of the signature, and you know how you stack your pages and they start to kind of flare out? Well, this, by the time we're in the middle, this would be all sorts of sticking out if I cut it at 9. So I'm going to cut it at 8.5. Okay. All right. I am going to go ahead and score this just because it will bend more easily. So on this one, I'm going to score the back at, let's see, it was 8.5, so we're going to go 4.25 here. Okay, 4.25, so we can fold this like this. That'll be our middle. Then this one, I'm going to have this be the cover. So I am going to score it on this side. And this one was 9, so we're going to go 4.5, right? So I've made a valley with my score. I'm going to turn it into a mountain like this. Like so. And that's to be the most successful scoring and not have your paper shift wonkily, that's the best way to go. Okay, I am going to go ahead and sew around my cover. This Blue Fern Studios paper is so beautifully thick that you can use it for a cover with no problem at all. So I think I'll just do a zigzag, and I like to start, here's my cover, I like to start at the back corner. It's just a personal preference, but so I will back stitch a couple of stitches, and then we're just going to run all the way around this. Oh dear. my string hung up there. My thread. My string. Yeah, and there's no reason for this other than just decorative purpose. And again, on a zigzag, goes left to right, right? So at the corner, I stop at the left. Then when you turn, your corner is going to be nice and neat. I'll show you when we get this out of the machine. Okay, so the back corner is not as neat and tidy as the others because I've back stitched, but let me show you. I think you can see it well on this one. See how if you are coming this way and you stop at the left, how then when you turn it, it does this nice neat corner rather than sewing over itself, if that makes sense. So, okay, we did that. That is awesome. And then this is going to go on the inside as the middle. So let's work on our other papers. And I'm just going to sit that up there, and I have all sorts of papers here. So, and these I will make 4.5 at most, so that they see how the 8.5, how it sits nicely in the cover here. That's what I want with the other pages too, even though I think I'm planning on putting a little lace on the edges of some of the pages. Okay, so in general, our pages that are 8.5 by 11 need to be cut down. 8.5 works fine, but on the 11 they need to be cut to 8.5. Does that make sense? Okay, that one we'll do separately. This one goes like that. These two, and we'll do this one differently. Let's see, is that 8.5? It's a little more than 8.5, so we'll do that one separately. But these are all going to be 8.5. Okay, so we'll get our cutter out here, and I am going to cut. I'll do 3 at a time. Works just fine on my cutter. And I am going to cut these at 8.5. So I have a mark on my little cutter just because I make a lot of traveler's notebooks. And the cutoffs for these are perfect for little tablets. So I love that too. So, okay, so those are cut. Let's do 3 more. 8.5. And the last 3, 8.5. Okay. All right. Now I have these little guys that are smaller, so they are 8.5 already. They're just fine. This one, we're going to want to go to 8.5. And I think I have to cut a little bit off the top too for it to be 8.5. Oh, nope. Nope, sure don't. Okay. This one, I just wanted to make sure that I cut here because it's got a little ruffle on it. Okay. And then this one, I'm going to fold in. So I think I'm done with my cutter. I am just going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to do about 4 inches, maybe a little less. Sorry, I lost a hair. It happens all the time, way too much. Okay, there we go. So that one's all ready to go in the book. Now, these we need to fold this way. And I'm just going to go through, fold them all, and then we'll stack them up how we'd like them in the book. We want that this way. Just some little smaller pages just for a little added interest. I would have rather cut off this end, but I didn't look at that closely enough. I enjoy making traveler's notebooks. They're pretty quick, and yeah, they're a fun size. Somebody asked me what constitutes a traveler's notebook. Is it the size? And as far as I know, it's the size. That's it. I think traditionally a traveler's notebook is 8.5 by 4.25, but I'm like, just make it 4.5. So that's how I make mine. Okay. And let's see. Does that go that way or this way? I think this way. Have a hard time with music sometimes unless the doohickey is there. Whatever that's called. You can tell I'm not very musical. Okay, let's put together our signature. What would we like against that? What would be pretty against that? Would that be pretty against that? Ugh, I kind of feel like that's a bit much. Maybe we'll go with the pink. Okay, and so I want to do kind of a something that's a bit more patterned. I might put, sorry, I can't grab what I want. Goodness sakes. I put that and then this, and then, let's see what else, maybe this. I think, oh, that. And really, as far as a thought process on building the signature, it's just what's pleasing to your eye. I try and kind of, you know, have patterns and not patterns kind of split from each other. I don't know. Don't have to do it that way. Okay, there we go. There is our signature. We're set to go there. And I'm going to grab my stuff to bind it. So got my little Crafty Cat USA cradle. And our binding stuff. See how we do here. I'm just thinking, is that all that I want to put in the signature before I bind it? You know, I kind of have a thought. Let's explore that a little bit before we get going too far here. What I was thinking is, I just need to move those for a second. Over here to my papers. I was thinking about these and wondering if we would like to cut two and kind of put them in as a little inclusion in the signature. Yeah, let's do that. Got myself all kind of bound up here a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just take off the branding strip again. And that one's pretty. That's that red pattern. Okay, I'm just going to cut these lengthwise. And the back, I think, is such that one could journal on the back. And here. And then what would we like? I definitely like this one. Definitely like that. Yeah, and then you can write on the inside. That'd be really cute. I'm just trying to decide if I want more than one. I think I only want one. Okay. I am, once again, I'm going to score that just because it will be straight. And if I do it, who knows? Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm deciding, I think I do want to ink it. You're like, if you have to decide, you know in the end you're going to ink it. It's true. I'm predictable. So, yeah, if I was going to put a sack or a doily or anything like that, now would be the time to get that out too. And get it into your signature where you want it. We'll place this where we want it as well. I meant to refill my ink pad before I started, and of course I didn't remember. Okay. All right, so now we're ready. We gotta just decide where we're gonna put this. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'll probably ink around that too, but I can do that later. Ooh. Yep, that's where I'm gonna put that, is right here. So when I poke my holes, I'm going to try and remember to go down a little more than usual, just to catch that. Okay, so we're going to clip. Clip, 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 and clip. Okay. I decide what color I think I want to use. My color that I use all the time, which is this one. Yeah. Okay, so get the pokey tool. All right, so I'm going to stand up so I can see a little bit better, and I would say the middle is approximately right there. Okay, now I want to come down a little further than I usually do because I want to catch that card. And so I'll try and do about the same on this side. Yeah, pretty good. I think I might just try to just make the hole slightly bigger. Okay, cool. Done with the cradle. And let's do our string. Get it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if I want charms on it or not, but we will just leave it in case I do. Okay, little sew in the signature, and we've got ourselves a traveler's notebook ready to decorate. So see how quick and easy that is? It's just really pretty speedy process. Okay, I'm gonna hold the string with my thumb. Oops. Gotta hold on to the needle when you're sewing. Details. Okay, I'm gonna hold that taunt and I'm gonna angle my needle this way so that I don't split the thread, because if you split the thread, you'll have trouble then pulling your signature tight, or your thread binding your book tight. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm going to put my needle under and pull this thread to the other side. And we've got it. I think a traveler's notebook is a great one for a first journal, really, because it is pretty straightforward, but it also, you know, uses all the things like sewing in the signature that you need in journal making. So it's a good way to practice. Okay, so there's that one, can be tossed back. Let's get these put away. Now you could have sewn around the middle one as well, but I obviously didn't choose to, but you sure could. And then when you close your book, see how the pages just don't even show? I think it works really well to make your cover 9 and your page is 8.5. Okay, guys. There we are. So we are to decorating. Isn't that great? In 25 minutes, we are to decorating. So what I was thinking for the cover is I was liking, I don't know exactly where it is right now because I have such a mess. Let me move my scraps. Oh, there it is. It's under the scraps. Okay. So this is one of the journal cards that comes in this pack. And I was thinking I would like to put that right on the front like that because I love it. So, yeah, so that's what I thought I would do with this one. Okay, so I do want to ink. Obviously, this doesn't need ink because it's black, so it's not going to show anyway. But around the edge, and this paper looks so pretty inked. I love it. Just age it up a little bit, you know, and frame it out. I think I use distress ink on things as much to, am I going to put something over that? If I'm going to, I got to do it now. And I think I will put some lace over that. Anyway, I use distress ink as much to frame out things as I do to make it look old. Even more so, really. It's the framing that I just love. It really, okay. So let us put a little lace. I think I have, hopefully. Oh, that isn't gonna work. That's not long enough. About this one. Oh boy, just long enough. But let's go ahead and do that. Just kind of cover up the stitching, and I don't know, it's just an added feature, don't you think? So let's Fabri-Tac it. Well, it looks like the edge of that right there is the perfect spot. A little in from it, and then right down there. Okay. Sorry, I should have filled my Fabri-Tac before I started. That and the ink. I just am so excited to get going that I'm not very good at preparing those things that are rather critical to the mission. They are mission critical. Okay. That's good. And then the card is going to kind of cover up some of that, but that's okay. I'm going to put it right at the edge of the stitching. I think I'll go ahead and Fabri-Tac that on too, and then we can do a couple other things while that's drying, I think. Now, I may need to jump up and grab my flowers or something because I think I'm going to want more decoration on this, but that's about halfway-ish. Now, one Must take care to have that centered. Okay, cool. See, I was thinking I could put some flowers here or something, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet what I want to do, so I'm just going to kind of leave it. Can cut off the excess lace. Okay. Okay, I'm going to set this aside to dry. So, yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I should have probably looked. I was going to look in this box from Journey of Crafting. I saw this and I thought that could be really nice maybe on the cover, but I don't know if it's going to fit. Let's take a look. We can do that while it's drying. So I was thinking of doing this. Now I'd need to hang it off the edge, which is kind of cool. I feel like it's just a bit big. So I'm going to veto that one. I just wasn't sure if there was something in this little box that we'd like to use. They are, for the most part, bigger, aren't they? Let's see. Yep. Yep. Okay. That's okay. I just wanted to check. This is the lace I'm going to use on the pages. So I think we're doing pretty good. So we could probably put some lace on the edges. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Do I want... Okay, I'm going to wait to do that for a second because I wanted to show you what I was thinking. See, in the journal pack that comes with this collection, there are some, like, there's a couple of tags here, and then there's pockets. I wasn't sure. I think the pockets might work. And then there's little cute borders. How cute are those? There's the one we used. And then there's these pockets, which I knew would work for sure. Here's another one. And then there's tabs too. And then another tag with lace. So I thought maybe we could check out some of that while that was drying. So the only difference with Traveler's Notebook really is that you kind of have to make sure things are going to fit on the page because you're working with a different size. I for sure want those two sideways pockets. This one and you get two, so it's great because if you make multiple things, you're good to go. So let's cut these out. Look at the back. Isn't that so pretty? That's our cover. That's our cover, but ooh, I'm looking at that label and thinking about the front as well. I think I'm actually going to use my smaller scissors on the other side. Okay. This is going to be so fun, guys. I love making Traveler's Notebooks. Love, love, love it. Okay. Even the flaps are so pretty. Even though they're going to be completely covered up because they're just going to be in the glued on the page, they're still just so pretty. So yeah, I don't know. I will definitely do a little show and tell when this is done. I don't know how much more of it I'll do on camera, but you'll definitely see the finished product, even if it's just over on Blue Fern Studios blog. Okay, so these go like this on the page, right? But I'm thinking it'd be a good idea, once again, to score them because I'm not very good at the folding situation. Okay, so I'm just going to line it up on a groove and give it a score. Ah! Keep going out of the line. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't do that straight. There, that was better. Expert scorer, I am not. I do okay, but sometimes I can't tell which line I'm on, you know what I mean? There we go. We'll see how that goes. I might have to clip the bottoms a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, we should be dry so we can play with this a little more. I do like the lace. I'm glad I did that. Yeah, I was looking at this little label. I don't know. There's more playing to be done with the cover, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna try and get these. That's me doing a bad job. But if you bind up on your corner, just give it a little bit of a triangle cut and you'll be okay. See how cute is that? Oh, this is pretty awful too. My scoring. Oh man. Yep, it's gonna bind up at the corner too. Oh well, we'll just give it a little snip snip and it'll just be fine. Okay. So my cute little husband had his second vaccine today. And he's feeling good, so that is so awesome. So I want these to be opposite in the book, so we just have to decide what page we want to put them on. Don't mind that in the least. So I think that's where we're going to put them. Okay. Oh, well, you have to do both sides. Hello. It's tough to do the other side when it's already glued down on one side. Oh, goodness. Do as I say, not as I do. how cute is that? And it gives you a good space to put something in with the with those little diesel things. Okay, so then we're going to go on this side and do the same. And I think I said in my last Blue Fern video that I am going to, oh, I don't like that. That shows. Do not glue down. That I am going to keep my items that I make for Blue Fern this year, just in case Creativation is a go next year, and just in case they need examples in their booth. So I made this little guy with this collection, and I'm just going to keep that just to make sure. Oh yes, I am going to do charms, because there's charms that come with the collection. Oh gosh, there's music ones, there's artists ones. I'm going to do the 2 artist ones. This one's actually turning out to be kind of an artist one, because there's artists, music, and dance. It's kind of, the artistic life is what this charm pack is called. So yeah, I'm gonna put this little guy on there, get the stickies off, and the palette. Actually, the pen's more for a writer, isn't it? For an author, but that's okay. Sometimes you use a pen when you're an artist too. I'll be honest, when I first looked at it, I was thinking paintbrush, but that's okay. It's not a paintbrush. Okay, get the stickies off. Okay. So really, in an hour, we've made a traveler's notebook. Granted, it takes a little longer to get it all decorated and everything, but how fun is that? Let's see, I'm going to put you on this longer one. And I just pull them to about the bottom of the book, hang on, and then tie it. I got a little lopsided in my string, but it's okay. You can always cut it off. Okay, so there's that one. And I leave a bit just in case it should come untied, so that whomever can retie it. It's sticking. Still got a little sticky right there. Sticky dots that are attaching it to the card. Okay, so there, about right there. It's short, but it's doable, she says as she struggles. Just make sure it's just past. You can leave them in the book if you want to, but I'm always worried about it puncturing a page or something. Okay, well, that's usually the last thing I do, not the first thing. Oh, whoops. What did I do? I don't even know where I grabbed this pen from. Okay, that was really weird. That was like somebody else entered my body and did something while I wasn't looking. Okay, where do we want our lace? And this lace is from Journey of Crafting too. I love this lace so much. I've used it and used it and used it. Do we want to do it right on the front page? Maybe. Let's do it. Let's not get too picky-unish. Okay, so I am going to at least do 2. I don't know. I might do a different kind of lace for a couple more of the pages. Oh, this came from my lace. Okay. Oh, I was having a moment. I thought an alien came and snatched my body. I don't know. Just had a moment. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, that was crazy. I went veering off. I think I need a nap this afternoon. What do you think? Seems like it. I got up early because my husband, of course, because that's how he rolls. He made his vaccine appointment at like 7:30 this morning. And that is not, I am not usually up by then. But I was today. A woman needs her sleep. I know what I need. While that's drying a little bit, I'll have a sip. I have a little Diet Pepsi in my cup today. It's an occasional treat. Get a little caffeine going. That'll help me. Okay, and then the back page. I'm going to do the same. Now, does that... Oh, it doesn't really poke out too much, but that's all right. Maybe another lace I use. Well, I'm kind of looking down at my lace situation that's right by me. I don't know if I have anything we want to use or not, but we'll check it out here in just a second. I do know I love this lace. I just think it's delicate and beautiful. Okay, so what do we have close to us? Anything? Well, let's just put you on your side. What about, is this too turquoise? It's a bit too turquoise, I feel like. Oh, this brown is cool. That would definitely stick out. Let's do a couple of pages of that. How about on the green? I need my book weight. I know one or many of you were saying, Gail, just get your book weight. You're struggling, girl. See, I can leave that hang out a bit. I apologize, I can't remember where this lace came from. You know, I'm somewhat of a lace addict. Never met any lace that I didn't love, so I tend to buy it all over the place. Especially when I find an interesting color, like I really like this brown. Okay. So, how far do I want that to stick out? I think I might go right about there. Now, if I were going to sew the lace to the page, I would have done that prior to putting the pages, you know, to sewing in the signature. But I thought I might just go ahead and glue them in. The one thing about glue as opposed to sewing is you don't then have to worry that you're puncturing the page, you know. So that's a plus to the gluing instead. Why did I stand that up? I always do that. Just to aggravate myself and you. So, oh, I should say again in this video, I'm really going to try to get so far ahead on filming that I'm able to cover the time I'm at my retreat. I leave in exactly 2 weeks from today. So I'm going to do my best. And if I'm a little short and I don't show up, you'll know that I'm fine. I'm just at my retreat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay, now I kind of want something lighter about here or there. Hate to cover up some of that, but I might do it. Okay, what else do I have, guys, that would be good? Maybe this one. It's kind of a midway brown, if there's enough of it. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, I think there's enough. It's going to be close, but I think we got it. Okay, I'm going to cut that right there. And do another one. Gosh, I should check my time. I'm having so much fun. I'm not paying attention. Okay, that there. Okay. So this is the right side. This is the right side. Okay. Okie dokie. Now what I want is I want this to kind of go in front of that. So I'm going to just go right about here. Oh, I forgot to put it on its side. Oh, Gail. Will you never learn? Probably not. So, totally gloomy day here today, and great day to be in the craft room for sure. Okay. And then the other side of that is right here. Okay. See that? I laid it on its side. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alrighty then. I think we've got the lace on. Oh yeah, that's very fun. Okay, so I have 6 pieces of lace on, 3 in each side of the signature, and for whatever reason, that amount makes me happy. Once in a while I've done more, but for the most part, that makes me happy. Check the time, Gail. Oh boy, 5 minutes. Okay. Well, we've got a few more little pieces. Not that, but that. Those ones we're not going to use. Those. And some tags. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know. We have enough time to, let's cut out this little guy and see if he's going to fit. Oh, look, there's another label thing. Ooh, that might be good on the front. Still don't know what I'm doing on the front. But I will definitely show you what I end up doing with this in the interim. And I may do it all on camera. I don't know. I don't really know what I've got kind of lined up for some more videos, but I've been pretty much in a routine of Wednesdays doing Marguerite Miller and then showing you what I did over the weekend, and then you know, shortly thereafter, a couple days after, doing Rachel's challenge. But my routine might be goofed up because of just trying to get videos filmed. So we'll just do a variety of stuff up until, and I want to show you the packing and stuff because you guys were interested in that. It's going to be close, but I think it's going to work. Let's see if I can quickly do this. That's a scary thought. I can't even do it well slowly. But we'll try. Okay. Ooh, that one is right there. That's great. Perfect. Yep, that one's there. It's just an easier shape to work with. Okay, and that one is not exactly on, but if I just move it slightly. Okay. Let's just take a look, see if how this is gonna do. I think I have some other ephemera that I have made over time that I think might go nicely in this too. So we can look at that as well. Oh look, these are just did those like a champ, didn't I? Okay, so like, oh my gosh, that kind of blends in too much. I want it to show more than that, but you know, it's just so super cute. I might go there and go over that ruffle. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Do I have time to ink this and get it down? I'll feel like it's a good stopping point if I do. Oh, hurry, inking. Hurry with the inking. Oh, hurry up. Oh, goodness, I'm sweating. Okay. We're gonna get this on, and then we're gonna call this a video. But thank you, everyone. I've been wanting to get started on this, and I'm excited to have gotten started, and hopefully it will help you if you want to give a Traveler's Notebook a try. So I'm just gonna pop that over the sewing, and that fits perfectly. So with the ephemera, a Traveler's Notebook is the perfect size. So that's awesome to know. Okay, so isn't that cute? And then we can put a tag in there. Some inking to do. I would definitely want to ink this because this is going to look awesome inked. Look how good that looks. Okay. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Well, thanks everybody for watching. There it is. It's a Traveler's Notebook right there. So I hope I wasn't out of camera. Gosh, it looks like I might have been. I'm sorry if I was. Oh, I'll have to look. Anyway, this may not see the light of day. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a grateful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.